Hello, it's Bob again, going for my second video. And as a disclaimer, I'd like to get out the way. I'm proud to say I do own the rights to the music playing in the background. Okay, I'm going to talk something I know a lot about, and that's positive thinking and surviving the negative thoughts and not letting them into your mind. I was born and raised in a negative environment, but even my mother even asked me, how can I remain so positive when the environment I'm in is negative? Just like there's a boat or a little ship on the water. Water's all around them, but they don't sink. The boat doesn't sink until it lets the water in. The same theory applies to your mind. Why would you want those negative thoughts into your mind? Let's look at your mind like a house. All right, you got your house where you rent, where you live. It's easy to change the location where you live, but you can't change your mental house, your mental domicile, which is your mind. Do you want uninvited guests in your house? I don't. My house is not an open door policy to let any thief, any robber come into my house and steal all my personal possessions. Well, negative thoughts does the same thing. It's the same theory. Negative thoughts will steal your joy, steal your love, steal the positive thoughts if you let it fester. If you let it grow enough in your mind, if you repeatedly think about those negative thoughts versus positive thoughts. Study shows we have about 90,000 thoughts per day, and 85% of that is repetitious. I personally would rather have repetition thoughts over positive thinking. When you have negative thoughts come in to your mind, talk to it like a person. You're not wanted here. Get your mind busy. Something that you can think about other than the negative thought that keeps your mind busy. Reading, playing music, playing video games, learn to meditate. But clear your mind so you don't think of the negative thoughts. Just like that unwanted guest comes to your house, knocking on your door, want in, don't let him in. I lived in a negative environment, but I was always happy because I didn't let those negative thoughts into my mind. Hatred cannot reside where love occupies, and we all know God is love. Negative thoughts cannot occupy your mind where love and positive thoughts reside and occupy if you don't let them in. So, I know it's easier said than done to just not think about thoughts. It's not easy. It took me a long time to master the technique, and we all get weak to it. If you're religious, you can pray to God, ask Him for strength. Like I said, learn to do things that occupy your mind to get you, to distract you from those negative thoughts. Talk to it like a person. I don't want you in my mind. Think about loving thoughts, positive thoughts. And the more you think about those positive thoughts, it becomes easier when you detect and notice a negative thought coming into your mind. Just don't think about it. Put on some good music. Put on some high energy music. Something that'll distract you. Read from thinking those negative thoughts. Just like a computer. A computer is a dumb machine. It only does what you put good information in, you get good information out. You put a virus into a computer, it's going to mess up. The same thing with our mind and negative thoughts. Like I said, negative thoughts is like a thief in your house. It'll steal you of your love, your joy, sometimes even your life. So I'm trying to keep this short. Do things that keep your mind active. Don't think of the negative thoughts. Talk to it like a person. Yell at it, scream at it, heck, curse it out. That makes you feel better, curse it out. But don't let it in your mind. It cannot grow if you don't let it in. All right? That's my message. I try to keep it short. And I didn't have anything written down, just kind of let it flow. So I've been doing this for many years of positive thinking, even in a negative environment. And just because you're in a negative environment don't mean you can become a product of your environment. If you've got to stand alone and walk the path by yourself, you're religious, God is always there. He is always there willing. All you got to do is pray to him and ask for help. That's all you got to do. He's willing to help. All right. Have a blessed day. And like I always tell people, always be the best you can be, because you don't know whose life you're going to touch for the positive while you're being the best you can be. Hope it helps you out. I've been doing this for years. Bye.